Hi, welcome to Wednesday's Stamping Tips at Ink Art Designs. Today we're going to look at what we can do with our pile of scraps that we have left over from all our experimentations and everything. So I've grabbed a couple of boxes. So I've got my container of scraps of leftover bits that I didn't really like, didn't turn them into anything, and a shoebox of scraps. So I'm just going to have a look through and see what there is. That's quite a nice background. That's got brushos on it on glossy cards, so I might use that one. I didn't pre-look through these to start with. I want a nice blue one because I've picked out a couple of stamps and one of them is a beach scene, so I thought a nice blue background. Oh, that might work. That's one, and I've had it in my box. I'll show you up closer. And it's just Distress Inks, and I've had that in my box probably for about 5 years and I've never used it, so we might use that today. And what else can we use? Oh, a bit of a print from a jelly plate, just a scrap piece that's left over, and I thought I like the colours, I won't throw that out, so we might use that. And what else can we use? We'll just have a look through, flicking through. Oh, there's another blue one. So again, probably 5 years old. So we'll use that. And another blue one. So I'm going to show you the one stamp done on 3 blue backgrounds. And oh, what else? What else have we got? Oh, okay. Just looking quickly. Not very quick, am I really? But that's okay. Just have a flick through. Some of them have already got a lot of stamping on them, so I don't particularly want to pick that out. I still don't like that, so we're going to use that one. And oh, I think that one might be a nice one. I was experimenting. I ended up making a nice background and used a Lost Coast design stamp on that, on the project, but that was the piece that was left over, so I kept it because it was nice. That's probably enough scraps. That'll be nice to use those up. So I'll take you down to the table and we'll stamp up and use some of our scraps. Have you got scraps piling up in containers like I have? We'll do this one first, and we'll go back my trusty elephant stamp that I have from African Animals from Rubber Dance. And I'll just ink it up, and I'm just going to use India ink today because it's about the juiciest ink pad I've got at the moment. And it's going onto a Distress ink background, so India ink is nice on a Distress ink background. I'm going to go just there, and as always, press firmly, count to 10. Always leave one hand on your stamping block. Don't take 2 hands off and put 2 hands back on because it can jump, and then lift off. Look how that elephant is going to be when I cut him out. So I'm going to cut him out shortly and show you what that looks like. Now I did say about the blue, so I will grab a larger size stamping block that I have. This is from Crafty Individuals, this stamp, Life's Beach. Put lots of ink. There's a few silhouette areas on this stamp, so I'm going to make sure I put the lid back on too. Use one of our blue backgrounds. Remember I said our blue backgrounds? Alright, so let's go this way and down. Make sure you press firmly. Always one hand on, one hand off. Because it's a silhouette, I'm going to leave it a few seconds longer. So I want to make sure it prints out. And release and lift. Oh, now what a nice beachy effect that's going to have. So we can do that one up as well. That worked out quite nice. And I did say we'll try it on another blue background. Let's try it on this one. Again, make sure you get plenty of ink. Because it's a silhouette, I like to twist the ink on and then tap it out. And that's just to make sure that I'm getting that silhouette coverage that I need for it to stamp out beautifully. All right, lifting it up. Another thing I like to do is when I turn a stamp over, I do it off to the side and then take it over. The reason is because I've been caught out a few times where the stamp has accidentally fallen off. Maybe I didn't have it on there properly in the first place. And it's just wrecked the most beautiful backgrounds. So now I try to get to the habit of turning it over off to the side and then moving it across. So there's another little tip for you as well. Press them down, release and lift. And that will be a nice card too. How awesome is that? So there's the two blue ones. There's that one. And there's that one. They're from our scraps. And what else do I have? Oh, I've got the chicken. I thought the chicken might be nice to use. Fresh eggs and chickens, I think it's called, from Craft Individuals. All these are available in my shop at inkartdesigns.com. If you're looking for some really good brands, I have some pretty good rubber stamp brands. Okay, let's do that one on here. Over and then down, nice and firm. Press it out. Make sure you wait your 10 or 20 seconds, have a chat, say hello to someone, have a sip of your coffee, and then release and lift. And isn't that going to look pretty good when I cut around the edges of that one? I'm having good luck today. Very good luck. All right, take that one off, and I'm going to put on the face. This is a rubber dance stamp called This Is Me. And I just want to show you about faces, because faces can look absolutely awesome on scrap bits of paper. Might put her on my nice jelly print leftover. And across we go. Faces don't have to be the colours of our skin or anything like that. It's nothing, if things aren't quite right, it's nothing you can't go in with a coloured pencil and just add a splash of colour here and there later on. And lift. And look at that. Doesn't she look awesome in those colours? I'd probably go in and add some white highlights. I probably wouldn't add much colour to her, to be honest. And oh, while we've got the elephant still here, we might go in and do a pink and yellow. I think this awful looking one, we'll do that. We'll do the awful looking one, because that's what this is all about. The things that we think are no good, the things that we, oh, do we like them or don't we? Will we throw it in the bin or won't we? Let's keep it just in case. So, oh, do like that. And we'll do one more over the other side. And this one will be more of a pink elephant. More of a pink elephant with a little bit of the white from the background showing through. So we use the edges and we look for the detail on the background, because that's half the fun. So there's that one. Oops. And there's that one down the bottom. I actually really like this one down the bottom the best. I can imagine that one being cut out. So now I'm just going to go ahead and cut these out. I'll do the easy shapes first. I'll probably speed up the video. Hi, how you going? I'm sitting here sweating away because it's so hot. Okay, so I've just cut out a few of the shapes for you and I'll show you what we've got. This is how the elephant turned out. So I'll put him onto a white background. Let me find one. Oh, I haven't got one. Oh, yes, I have. There we go. So there's the elephant. And that was from Scraps. Really like how that elephant's turned out. This is our chicken one. That was done on the Brusho background. Quite like that one. This is one of the beach ones. I just cut the bottom half out, so nice and beachy with that blue. And this is the top half from the other blue sheet that we did. And I've just left the girl as she is at the moment, so I don't know at this stage if I really want to cut her out or leave her. So I'll make that decision another day. She's stamped up and ready to use on another project. So I hope you go through your piles of scrap and you have a look and look for interesting areas. Look for where there's white and where there's splashes of colour, because that's what can make a stamp really interesting. Pick stamps that are easy to cut out. That's always a good thing. And with big areas so that you can actually see the variations in the background. I hope you enjoyed the stamping tip today. See you next Wednesday.